My name's Eli Chansa from Arusha, Tanzania. I'm working with Pastoralist Indigenous Non-Government Organizations Forum. We are working with indigenous communities, and that is pastoralists and hunter-gatherers, addressing issues of their rights when it comes to land rights, human rights, women and youth rights, as well as socio-economic empowerment and relief. When it comes to the rights of indigenous peoples, when it comes to the rights of local communities, pastoralists, we still have a long way to go. Number one, because of recognition, since the government does not want to recognize, or in a way they know, but they do not want to acknowledge that this is the livelihood of indigenous peoples. This is how they live. This is how they sustain and protect the environment. So it's a bit tricky when we come to working with the communities in addressing such issues. Partnership is what makes us sail through, because we cannot do it alone. At the regional level, I'm talking about, for instance, the International Land Coalition. Local level, I'm talking about the Tanzania Land Coalition, which you are also among the founding members. I visited Ndoro's community, and one of the projects that we witnessed, such an amazing project, was conserving of water catchments, water sources. It amazed me because we have a very similar case study in Tanzania, in a region, Manyara region, Simanjiro district, Terat village. There's a river Terat, whereby it used to be in the custody of indigenous peoples. But later on, the government came up with mechanism and scientific methods to protecting the river, which later ended up drying. Now, what they did later on is abandoning it and leaving it back to the community. We intervened as the institution, and now come 3 years, 5 years later, there's amazing results. Water are flowing. That's reminded me pastoralist communities are the same whenever they are, as long as they're indigenous pastoralists. Their practice are the same, and they have indigenous knowledge. They are rich in it, which I think we have to really improve on it. We have to really find mechanism to protect it and put documentation on it, because many of our communities, many times they rely on just verbal communication, oral communication, and that's over. So it is high time now we find ways to document and preserve the indigenous knowledge. This is what I can carry with me as a take home from African Learning Exchange.